Welcome back, guys, to another episode of BarQuest, the fun show where myself, Seth Payne, goes around the town of Chicago with comedians to their favorite bar in Chicago. And today, I'm joined by, a Renaissance dude of Chicago, musician, comedian, filmmaker, actor, you name it, international comedian even, Brad Kofman, everybody.
Hello.
Let him hear it. Thanks for doing the show, man.
Thanks for having me. This is a cool concept. I love this.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing better than being able to drink at work.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why I think I like comedy.
Well, that's, yeah. That, and then even this podcast, I was like, what's a good excuse to hang out and have a drink with a comedian?
It's a great way to hang out with new people and, like, just, or friends and just, like, catch up and, do work at the same time.
Exactly, man. We have a new audio setup, so hopefully it's going to sound really good for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We are at Brad's, or one of his favorite bars in Chicago. This was, I think, one of two that you suggested.
Yeah, the other one I was going to suggest was Chip In.
Yeah, I've never been there.
It's a really cool place. It's from the 30s. It used to be a shot and a beer place right next to a bunch of factories.
Love it.
And I have a lot of history there because my grandpa used to run all the... not all, but he had a bunch of routes in Chicago for, like, video poker, jukeboxes, pool tables, ATMs, condom machines.
Okay.
So, like, as a child, I would go to all these places from north to south side on these routes. Like, even into Indiana, we would go collect cash, refill the machines, do all that.
Okay.
So I would go to a lot of these places as a child.
Yeah.
And that's one that, like, I still go to today. The reason I didn't pick it is about half the size of this.
Okay.
And I feel like if you set up a camera, they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's one of those places. It's fun. Go check it out. But, like, don't do a podcast there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We'll see. Maybe someone else will choose it. We've notoriously set up in some wild spots so far. It's kind of funny that you suggested this spot, which is, drum roll please,
Best Intentions.
Best Intentions in Logan?
Yeah, we're in Logan.
We're in Logan Square.
Right off of Armitage and Spalding.
There it is. Record store right across the way.
Great record store. One of my favorite, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been in it. Probably going to go there after this interview.
Worth checking out.
After we crush some drinks and eat some burgers. The burgers here apparently are notorious.
Yeah, it is, I'd say, definitely in the top 10. Not like one of the best burgers in the city, but like top 10. But for $6, you really can't go wrong with a solid burger. I think you guys ordered some, right?
We got some burgers coming.
Yeah. You'll see it in a minute. Really good.
I've heard the burgers are good here. Small Bar is another one that people were saying is.
I tried to go to Small Bar, but I went and they were like, "Oh, it's a 2-hour wait to like get inside for the burger."
Wow. Okay.
And I can't do it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I also do not like to wait for food. I don't think it's worth it most of the time.
I'm at a point in my life where I don't wait for anything.
Yeah.
Unless I need to. Like the DMV, I just finally had to go get my real ID.
Yeah, I got
so I can
that.
get on planes. But like, my rule now is I don't want to do anything I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Unless I'm treated differently than anybody else.
Okay.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah, please.
I got invited to a club, and I go, I don't go clubbing. And they go, well, you'll be VIP. And, like, you could just hang out upstairs. It's not that crowded, free drinks.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And then I hung up upstairs and watched everybody be crowded and sweaty and shit. And I somewhat enjoyed it. But, like, that's the only way I'll do something I don't want to do.
Yeah. You get that VIP access, that comfy level. How old are you, Brad?
Make me feel special. I'm 35.
35?
Yeah.
Right on. 36. I feel you. Yeah. That's kind of how we do concerts and festivals now.
Has to be.
Yeah. We try to do a DJ, because I go to a lot of EDM stuff, especially with the girlfriend.
Yeah.
We tried to go see a DJ recently at Radius, massive venue in Chinatown, and we were just like packed between all these teens, and we looked at each other. We were there for like 5-10 minutes. We're like, yeah, no, this isn't it.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
You get some like 19-year-old starts bumping into you a bunch, and like then their sweat gets on you, and then I'm done.
Yeah, I'm like, I put in my time with it. I'm good. I feel you.
I had a good probably 33 years
okay
of you know, trying to get laid, going to weird places I don't want to be at, you know.
Totally.
Looking at my clock going, it's 4, now it's 5. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And then something just switched around 33, 34, where I just said, I am done.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like 30s, I tell people, like, I'm really enjoying my 30s because I've learned the things that I don't want to do and the things I can easily say no to. And my life is significantly better for it.
That's so important to learn. Most people start learning what they like when they're young.
Sure.
Oh, I like weed. I like drinking.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking this, you know?
Yeah.
But
it's
you
like
don't
a
really.
20s thing.
Yeah, but then you feel like in your 30s you really settle into the things you don't want to do.
There it is.
You know, unfortunately, sometimes they kind of coexist. Like, sometimes you don't want to hang out with your family. You gotta, you know?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. You learn how to deal.
Yeah.
I actually just discovered this place like a week ago. Last Thursday, I came out here. John Gasper and Pat Bolduck suggested coming here with Olivia May, and I feel like there was another comment. Oh, Sarah Dirks. So 4 of us came over here. This place rules. You want to talk about the aesthetic of this spot a little bit?
Sure. So I discovered this spot. Actually, a buddy of mine, probably, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago, rented a house about 3 doors down from here.
Okay.
So I'm big into neighborhood bars.
Yeah.
Not just like any neighborhood bar, like my neighborhood, my friend's neighborhood, your neighborhood, you know, like I want to go to your neighborhood bar.
Yeah.
So he hits us up. He goes, hey, there's this really interesting looking like dive bar on the corner. Let's check it out. We come here one time. It's not like it is now. It wasn't this crowded. It was fairly empty. It gets crowded at night, but you get here about 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Back in the day, you get a seat. Tons of old memorabilia on the wall. There's a Labatt Blue plaque.
Shout out to Labatt's.
I don't know why.
Beer in Buffalo.
What is this plaque for? It looks like they just printed it off the internet. But there's a lot of like old timey looking plaques and
Soccer.
tennis rackets and Coors hats and
Definitely like a montage of just weird keepsakes on the wall.
bar memorabilia. But and over back in the back wall, which I like a lot, they have the cone top beers, like the punch top beers from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, like a big collection.
Hell yeah.
That's probably worth something. If anybody's looking to rob something, that's there. It doesn't look very secure.
Jukebox.
Yeah.
Machine, I really like that. And it has like wood paneling. It kind of has that like,
Oh, yeah.
60s, 70s feel to it.
Old school basement vibe. What's cool about that jukebox actually is I don't think it works because there's touch tunes right there.
Yeah.
But it may. If it does, that's one of 2. So I was telling you, like, my grandpa would do all that. So I was pretty into, like, that cash business as a kid. And, like, I know a lot of the bars and places. That would be one of 3 jukeboxes that hasn't been swapped out for touch tunes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that would be here.
Yeah.
Old Town Ale House.
Okay. Classic.
And the third is, I believe, Chip In. The one that just turned, and it was a battle to get them to turn because my grandpa sold the business to a guy named Keith.
Okay.
It was called Star Music.
Okay.
That was at least the music side of it and the poker or whatever. Then there was an ATM side of it that he also got rid of. But, like, sold it to a guy named Keith who, like, he stays in touch with. You know, he helps him out when I don't know what they do. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
One time he has, you know, like when your grandpa asks you something and he's like, hey, could you help me with something on the computer? And he's like, has a spreadsheet where he's converting like American dollars to Jamaican currency.
What?
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, could you just make it print and stop asking questions? So I don't know what they do, but the last bar that switched over was Dram Bar. I don't know if you know it, like not too far from Laugh Factory.
Yeah. Sounds very familiar.
It's a dive bar. It's a cool place.
Okay.
But the guy just loved old school shit, like their dart machines from the 60s, their jukeboxes from the 70s, and he wouldn't switch. And then finally they showed him how much money he'd make if he got touch tunes.
Yeah.
And he finally, like, begrudgingly agreed.
Yeah.
But very few of the actual record player jukeboxes left in Chicago.
I was going to say, you don't see them. They're a dying breed, unfortunately. There's outdoor seating here. I was hoping maybe we'd be able to get it, but it is pretty wet out. Have you been out on the patio?
Back patio is the reason I love this place.
Yeah? Okay.
So I'm a patio bar slut.
Okay.
But I am a specific kind of patio bar slut. More towards what we were talking earlier. I like what I like, and I won't do things I don't like.
Sure.
It needs to be a patio that doesn't get overly crowded, has room, I don't ever want to be in an environment where there's like 23-year-old girls that see one of your friends get up and then all try and sit on that corner and then act like they're like, oh, no, we've been sitting here the whole time or some bullshit because I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
It's like, I got a girlfriend. I'm not trying to fuck any of you. Like, there's nothing here for me. You're just being annoying.
I just want to chill and have a drink.
I just want to chill and have a drink and hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Love the patio. It's great.
Sweet.
And it's one of several Logan Square bars that you could actually smoke outside at where they don't care.
There it is.
Bring a cigar, have a night. The other one that I like is Go Tavern.
Okay.
Had it been a nice night, that's actually my favorite patio bar.
Okay. All right.
I would have taken you there.
There you
but
go.
the inside is like an alcoholic's wet dream. It's very depressing.
Cavern.
It's a cavern. It's like a long hallway. That's a liquor store in the front, bar in the back. So like people are coming in and out. There's coolers behind you. Like if you get stuck inside, you feel like you don't know if it's 2 p.m. or 2 a.m.
You can get lost in there.
It's
lost in the sauce.
You get lost. It's just an unsettling feeling. But the patio's great.
That's so funny. That's come up like a couple times now on the podcast of people referencing that, and it's really, it feels like a very Chicago thing to have the to-go beer and liquor in the same place as a bar.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing. Like, it's not a thing in Buffalo at all.
Yeah.
If it is, it's hidden. So, that was, I came out here, I was like, oh, shit, this is kind of wild. And like you said, an alcoholic's wet dream. But yeah, let's see. Where do we want to go next? Let's pivot for a quick moment. We'll come back to the bar. Let's talk a little bit about you, man. I feel like you're very, like, when I think of Chicago comedians, I think of you. You obviously
thank you, dude.
From this area. Bears fan, sadly, at times.
I am hopeful for this year.
Yeah.
I don't know when people are going to watch this. It's 2025 right now.
It'll be before the season. Yeah.
I know, but like people might find it like in a year or two.
Yeah.
It's 2025 in April. It's April 2nd right now as we're recording this.
It could be a Bills Bears Super Bowl.
It won't be.
Everybody wants.
It won't be. The Bills will be good, but I only say that like I've watched the last 15 years since Jay Cutler started, where people got hopeful.
Yeah,
and I've never been hopeful. I've just been like, Jay Cutler's not going to do it. They don't have the O-line.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing about Justin Fields. Like, they don't have enough people around him.
So this is, hold on, pause. This is a very interesting thing, and I love talking about this, especially with Chicago Bears fans.
Yeah.
There is, like, two types of fans out here, and I feel like you kind of fall, well, maybe now it's changed. You said you're a little bit hopeful. But people are either super pessimistic right off the bat, including my girlfriend, who's like, we'll find a way to fuck this up.
Yeah.
Or there's people that are like, no, man, this is it. We made the adjustments. This is the year.
I am the pessimistic fan.
Yeah.
Post Lovie Smith. Pre Lovie Smith, I was happy to be a realist about it.
Yeah.
Optimistic when I could be, pessimistic when I needed to be.
Yeah.
But my point only being is, in the last 15 years, since like Jay Cutler, post Lovie Smith, when we went on that crazy run of different coaches with Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, we're building an offensive line. We just got what's his face from the Chiefs.
Yep.
Like I actually feel positive. Now, I don't feel Super Bowl positive.
Yeah.
I feel wild card to first round playoff contender.
Okay.
We'll lose in the first round however we get in.
Well, that was kind of when I moved out here, everyone's like, we'll make it to playoffs, but then we're getting knocked out.
And I didn't believe it then.
Yeah.
Now I believe it. However, in 2026, 2027, I think if we do things right, we could have a shot at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
It will not be a dynasty. It will be a one and done for another 20 years.
Yeah.
Because the McCaskies will fuck it up somehow. But we have a window to get there.
To get back over there.
Yeah.
I forgot, like, the last time the Bears were in the Super Bowl, it was versus the Colts, right? In the 2000s?
No, it was 2007 or 2008. I believe it was 2007. And it was it
Did
the
they
Colts?
lose that one?
Yes.
Okay, shit.
That was the last time we were in it. The last time we won was 1985.
95, okay.
85.
85.
And all
was that
of
with
Chicago
the
still
fridge?
rides. Yeah, the fridge, Walter Payton.
Yeah.
That was that was the team that everybody looks at.
Yeah.
And like Chicago rides and dies by the 85 Bears.
Yeah, big time.
we will go on record saying it was the best team in football ever.
Yeah.
Was it?
I've heard
it
this.
was up there.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You know, but like that is our sticking point. We're a 2 baseball team city.
Yep.
The
Are you Cubs or Sox?
Cubs.
Okay.
The Bulls are undeniably bad.
Yeah.
They
had their time in the sun. Jordan.
In the 90s,
yeah.
they were undeniably good.
Oh yeah.
The dynasty, the Jordan era,
Totally.
like arguably, actually, the best basketball team ever.
I'll agree with that.
But Chicago rides and dies by the Bears, and 85 was the last time we saw a little bit of sunshine.
Sure.
And we could really use it again.
Well, I will get. I only point out that Super Bowl. Sorry that I didn't even know what the outcome was. I'm like trying to access it. A clip came up on my Instagram the other day, and it was that return play. That's
the
like,
Devin Hester return?
Yeah, which is I watched it like 3 times in a row. It was getting me so pumped up.
It's so cool. He was such a fun player to watch.
It's insane.
I watch
that
the
clip.
new kickoff rules
it's
and
insane.
shit. And every time I see something happen, I think I miss Devin Hester.
Yeah, right?
When's the last time you saw somebody run it back the entire field for a touchdown?
97 yards, first play of the Super Bowl. Like I know.
He was
Casey got dunked on
untouchable.
this last time, which was awesome. But that was like, holy shit! You're starting the game with that.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that was like
damn.
And Chicago and every team has a history of getting really great players and getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Devin Hester we kept, but we did nothing with.
Outside
that one Super Bowl appearance, you know, like
it's crazy.
We get rid of Khalil Mack, right?
Oh yeah,
amazing. We got rid of
Mack
Julius
was good.
Peppers. We get rid of all these fucking amazing players. Look at the Cubs. We got rid of Greg Maddux after the second season. Arguably one of the best pitchers ever.
Yeah,
they trade him.
Yeah,
you know it's just
bad moves. Bad moves.
We love to build it. That's what happened to the Bulls. They said, okay, let's look towards the future. Let's start trading everybody, and the rebuild never works.
Yeah. Amen to that. As a Bills fan, I understand that. We got sidetracked with some sports there, which I'm A-okay with.
I'm
no.
passionate.
Oh, no, exactly. I love jamming about this, but little back history on where'd you grow up within Chicago and how did you get into comedy?
Yeah, so I am from the northwest suburbs.
Nice.
Specifically Buffalo Grove. Shout out BG.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I pretty much lived in Chicago my whole life.
Hell yeah.
Outside of, I spent a lot of time in New York.
Okay.
Went to college up in Minneapolis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which college in Minneapolis?
So I went to a very small school. It was like a offshoot of U of M.
Okay.
But it was called McNally Smith, and it was a music school.
Nice.
So I actually went to study music specifically.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Amazing guitarist.
Thanks,
and
dude.
Recently he's been including it in like a comedy act, and it's been amazing.
Been trying to. Yeah, it's been fun to combine 2 things that I really love into one. It took a while because I wanted to like get really good at comedy before I brought a guitar in.
Sure.
And I waited a long time. I waited 8-9 years.
Yeah.
But then I did it,
okay.
and now I'm not embarrassed by it. So, which is nice.
It can be sometimes when you see a comic go up on stage and bust out a guitar. I think there's an impulse with a lot of comedians where it's a little like everybody cringes.
It's hacky.
They're like, oh God, they're gonna play the same song over and over, or it's gonna be very campy or whatever. And
the campy thing, I hate that.
The campy
thing can be songs. Yeah,
it can
you're
be
not
tough.
Weird Al.
It can be tough. Yeah, I will say Chicago has done an amazing job of changing that narrative for me between like you and I'm trying to think of other. I mean, Scoochie Boochie is like a rapper.
I find such good musicians like outside of comedy. At your show on Shuba's.
Thanks, man.
Like last time you had me was like a couple weeks ago.
DJ Groovebox.
Groovebox was crazy.
It's insane.
Just he makes noises with more noises. He uses his voice as like an instrument. He beatboxes.
Yeah. Very like Reggie Watts, Mark Riblet.
Yes, and he'll loop tracks and he'll just talk shit to the audience while doing it.
Yeah.
And it is so funny, but also take the funny away from it. I would go to a concert. I would go to a crowded EDM concert to listen to him.
Yeah,
Same
he's
thing
good.
with Scoochie Boochie. Like,
Same.
you find these like diamonds in the rough.
Yep.
Who are just waiting to blow up.
Yeah, totally. I totally agree. Those guys are awesome. Ron Hexagon, shout out to Ron Hexagon, another amazing, very funny, very nice comic who's killing out here. How did you get into comedy out here?
How did I get into comedy? Comedy's always been a big part of my family.
Yeah.
My family's into comedy. I grew up in a house that felt like being funny was the most important thing.
I feel that.
Like
Big time.
It almost felt like you didn't get heard if you didn't say something fun. This guy's got a joint in his mouth and sunglasses, and it's so douchey. Like, bro, you're not gonna light it in here. The fuck? I hate people. But you felt like you didn't get heard if you weren't being funny.
I feel that.
And there was always like comedy lessons throughout my house.
Yeah.
Like I remember like when you're a kid, you find something funny and you want to repeat it.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, they didn't say this to me, but like I can't remember what they said exactly, but it's like, you busted your nut already. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My parents definitely didn't say that. But like on that same
classic parent, you busted your nut.
On that same context, like the funny happened.
Yeah.
Now don't milk it for more.
Yeah, come up with something new.
You want to come back to it, do it in like 20, 30 minutes when we all forget. It'll be funny.
Yeah, then do a callback. Yep.
That or like you could never try. Another rule was like, don't try and be funny. Like my parents could always tell when me and my sister were trying too hard to be funny, and they'd be like, "You're trying too hard. Don't try to be funny. You know, it's never gonna be funny."
Yeah.
Also, don't make up stories. Things that didn't actually happen aren't that funny, and people can tell.
Yeah.
So like, if you're gonna tell a funny story, find the funny in the real thing that happened.
Be a good
sure, you can
storyteller.
embellish it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you get weird specifics, right? Like, you get, like, the guy serving you the burger at Red Hot Ranch was wearing a wife beater, smoking a cigarette with a visor on as he was talking to his bookie while he was flipping your burger.
Yeah.
And he didn't hear a word you said, and he didn't get the order right.
Yeah.
But whatever you got was delicious. You know, like, that shit, like, that would happen.
Yeah.
That would make them laugh.
Yeah.
But if I tried to go off on some tangent about a story he told me or, like, makeup that he was wearing a sombrero and there was a disco ball.
Too much.
They'd go, we know it's made up.
Yeah.
Shit like that. So
Find the
I
funny in the details.
I grew up in a house that was very big on funny and always wanted to not have a traditional job.
Yeah.
Truly, it was out of laziness. I like the things I like, what I like, you learn what you like when you're young, was playing guitar. And I played in bands, I toured with bands, I played in every kind of band you could imagine, slept in vans, slept on the floors of hotel rooms like in my early 20s, and just wanted to make it.
Yeah.
And I got so frustrated by the fact that I had to rely on all these other people to practice to get good, because like I felt like I was more driven than anybody.
Sure.
And then you'd meet somebody who was equal to you in terms of drive.
Yeah.
And then egos would get in the way, and I realized
That's tough, dude. I don't know how bands exist for a long time because
a lot of them don't.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of them have like a good 3-4 years, and then egos get in the way.
Yeah.
But even so, then I found stand-up, and my ex-wife actually convinced me to do a Second City class.
Okay, there it is.
And I was like, oh, improv, this kind of sucks. But like fun, and I met some people, and you open up a little bit, and I went far in it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there was an open mic at Second City. This was like back in 2015. I was like, oh, let me sign up for this.
Okay.
And I did, and it was like I signed up for 2 weeks out. I got the spot, and I just like wrote, tried to figure it out, and had like an okay set.
Yeah.
I got like 1 or 2 laughs.
That's perfect.
But then I was hooked.
Yeah.
And then I spent 2 years getting no laughs and going like, why is
What
it
am I
not
doing?
working?
Yeah.
And then you
yeah.
slowly learn, and it takes like, there's very few people I've seen go from 0 to 60.
Yeah.
And the ones I'm thinking of, unfortunately, are dead.
Yeah.
But like outside of that,
Yeah.
you have to fucking fail for a long time and have this delusional confidence.
Yep.
And I was, I think, lazy enough to not want a real job and delusional enough and dumb enough to think that I could do this.
Yeah.
That I kind of faked it till I started making it a little bit. I haven't made it by any means, but like fake it till you make it a little bit. You
I
get
feel
better
like
and better and better.
I feel like you're making it. You're
that's
going
nice
down
of
and
you.
performing in Mexico. And have you performed in any other countries?
Yeah, I performed in Mexico. I did Barcelona. I did
man.
France.
Amazing. It's awesome.
I'm performing in Monaco next month.
Where?
Monaco.
Monaco?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
At the tax haven for billionaires.
All right, let's go, man.
Yeah. Interesting shit. But
Incredible.
yeah. But I mean, the international thing I don't do very often. I just look for... It's a way to travel for free for me and go on vacation with my girlfriend.
Totally.
But, yeah. That's kind of how I got into it.
Hell yeah, man. How many years have you been doing it for?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's
9?
go. I feel like you have a very, this podcast is also great with you because I feel like you bring your drink on stage. You've got that kind of Ron Whiteness to you where you go up.
That's nice of you to say.
Little
Thank you.
storytelling.
Yeah.
Very, very calm, very deliberate with your words. You're not going up there and, Dane cooking it, going nuts. You're very, I don't know, you, like you said, you learned how to tell stories well. You're very good at it.
Thank you.
And it's awesome. I just got to see you perform on Schick a couple weeks ago. Some new material. Was laughing my ass off.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome. Okay, let's get back to the bar now that we know Brad a little bit. Okay, why well, I guess we kind of touched on why you love this bar a little bit, but...
You can ask me another question about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had a buddy who lived by here. That was kind of how you came to discover it. Do you have any other, really good memories here?
Good memories. You
Or any
know,
that stand out?
No, I don't look for good memories at bars.
Okay,
I
fair
come
enough.
to a bar to do exactly this.
Yeah.
The bar is almost like a like an old-timey siren,
Okay.
I'll give you an example.
Yes.
Yesterday, I did the show at Laugh Factory. I stayed. I hung out for the mic.
Yeah.
And everybody's closing down. They're like, "Hey, you want to go upstairs and smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just smoke. I don't. No, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try and be responsible, right?"
Sure.
It's maybe 11:45. I'm walking home. I walk by Muse.
Okay.
And I look in and I see one bartender. She's talking to one customer.
Okay.
And I see a couple in the back just talking about some other shit. I can hear the music coming out, and I'm going, this looks like a good time. Just the chill atmosphere, the vibe, I'll get a couple drinks, shoot the shit with the bartender.
Yeah.
Talk to these people, make some one-night friends.
Yeah.
Will I see them again? Probably not. If I do, it'll probably be at this bar again.
Yeah.
And that's what the bar is to me.
Yeah.
Not a ton of memories here outside of just coming here to drink with your buds. I still hang out with the same crew I did in high school.
That's awesome.
Even in junior high.
Love it.
Obviously, I've expanded that, but
Sure.
When I go out to hang with my friends, my old school homies.
Yeah.
It's the same crew. And
great.
we repeat the same stories. It's probably annoying to be around us.
Yeah. I do that every time I'm back in Buffalo. I totally feel it.
One of
It's amazing.
One of
It's
my
awesome.
friends stopped drinking for the month of January.
Okay.
And he wasn't gonna not go out, so he's coming out with us. A rare Friday, Saturday we had together because I didn't have any shows and we were all out. And Friday we go out. We're just shooting the shit. We're going until 3, 4 in the morning, telling stories, smoking joints, whatever.
The best.
Saturday comes around, and then my one sober friend keeps going, "You guys talked about all this yesterday."
You're just rehashing it out again.
Yeah. And I'm like, "Well, we don't remember." He's like, "No, this fucking change the subject." We go, "Okay." He goes, No, you talked about this yesterday too." And it's just this, you just go out to go out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter what you're saying or what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
This is a vibe.
no profound memories here.
Fair enough. Well, we love this place. We're sipping on. You're doing Coors and tequila. Tequila soda or tequila straight?
Tequila. So when you mentioned bring my drink on stage, I only drink straight tequila.
Damn. Okay.
And it's not I only will. It's I love tequila.
Yeah.
I've gotten into tequila. I found beautiful, cheap tequilas that are just as good as some of the expensive ones.
I was gonna say, what's your go-to?
I look for them at bars, but the reason I drink tequila is it's low in sugar, low in calories, and because of the low in sugar, I'll have 8 or 9 of these bad boys, and I'll be up at 7 ready to go to the gym.
The hangover.
No
It's
hangover.
not there. I love
haven't
that.
had a hangover in like 15 years.
No shit. Oh my God.
But my go-tos are, I would say right now, I'm really into Centenario.
Okay.
I'm a Centenario guy. This is Milagro because it's on the cheaper side here.
Okay.
I basically look for a tequila under $14 a pour.
Okay.
That doesn't have additives. That could be Milagro, Centenario, El Tesoro,
Nice.
Alto. There's a bunch of them. Then you can get into the whole mezcal world.
I was gonna say I'm a mezcal guy.
Yeah.
So that's like my go-to if I'm gonna do a tequila-esque drink when I'm out.
I like some mezcals. You know, mezcal is really just tequila that's not made in Tequila, Mexico.
Okay.
So a lot of people think it's a smoky thing that they get, and a lot of times it is because it's very peaty, and in the ways they make it,
Yeah.
it can be. But it could taste just like this tequila and still be mezcal. It's like champagne. Champagne has to be made in the Champagne region.
Okay.
They
It's
got to
more
lock
of a-
on tequila.
More of a location
Yes.
name than anything else. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I tend to like the smokier tequilas or mezcals.
And then there's levels to it too. If you like smoky stuff, like there's mezcal, but then there's also other 100% agave drinks that are aged differently.
Okay.
There's Sotal, which is a little bit stronger, very smoky.
Okay.
There's what's it called? It starts with an R. I forget. It's something like Rockley or something like that.
Okay.
It's very good, and it also is similar, but just aged a little differently.
Okay, right on.
But if you like the smoky shit, I would check out the thing I can't remember.
Right on.
Yeah.
What's that one place that we go to?
Estero?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it. You hit the nail on the head.
That
place I
collection's
love going
crazy.
to. Oh my God. Summertime, the windows open there,
It's
and
the
them
best.
spinning vinyl. I go in there and I'm just like, what should I drink? You tell me.
It's the best because they'll have like 180 different mezcals, tequila. They have Sotal too.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They have the thing I can't remember.
Oh, it's that other one.
Roscali. I don't know.
I believe you.
It's something
Sure.
like something with an R. Rockile. It's like an offshoot of like Rocky or Grappa. If you've ever had that.
Okay. Okay.
But
I've heard of this,
you just ask them what's good and they'll hook it up for you.
Hell yeah. Okay, we got a couple of quick questions here. Then we'll tie this one up. Got some new questions here that I'm having a really good time asking. One of them is, what's your hot bar take?
What does that mean?
I kind of leave it open-ended, so it can be whatever you want it to be. It could be a gripe. It could be a tip. It could be anything you want it to be.
My hot bar take?
Yeah, Brad Kofman's hot bar take.
Wannabe influencers are ruining amazing bars.
Okay.
By
I think we're doing it right now.
no, I wouldn't call you a wannabe influencer. This
Okay,
is
thank
good.
you.
This is good content.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the viral top 5 bars you have to go in Chicago.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
And it'll be
so
like 3
cringy,
bullshit
yeah.
places, and then 2 of my favorite places.
Yeah.
That they go put on blast. I'll give you an example. One of them was 10 Cats. I used to live near 10
Oh
Cats
yeah,
Bar.
10 Cats rules.
Love 10 Cats.
Yeah.
So I used to do a movie every month at Music Box Theater.
Yep.
I would
Shout out to
write,
Music Box.
produce, and direct the movie. We'd
Yeah.
film it. We'd edit it. We'd have a big movie premiere at Music Box Theater.
Yep.
All the actors would come, whatever. And I'd have a big after party at 10 Cats.
Hell yeah.
It was amazing. I loved the bar. It had 3 of my favorite dive bar qualities.
Hell yeah.
Can always get a seat.
Okay, love it.
I drink all night.
Okay.
And my tab is somewhere between $20 and $40.
You gotta love that.
But
Hell yeah.
the caveat there is you make up for what you don't drink in tips. So
yes.
they give you $30, $40 worth of drinks for free.
Yeah.
They're getting a $40, $50 tip.
That's a hot bar take in and of itself. That's what you should do when people hook you up at a bar.
Yeah, whenever you're at a bar and you've had 3 tequilas and you go, $12? Okay, I'm not going to say anything. No, they hooked you up. You give
Yes.
them a $20 tip to make up for the drinks you didn't have.
Yeah.
You don't have to tip on the drinks you didn't have.
Yeah.
But that money now goes to them,
Yes.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And let's just call that my hot bar take.
That is a very good hot bar take. I also want to add the caveat of give the guys cash. Give them cash. They don't get tipped on it. Having worked in the service industry, we love that cold cash, baby. That's a good bar take, man. I like that a lot. Okay.
But 10 Cats got popular, changed owners. Now I fucking hate it.
Oh my God! So the influencers got to them.
Well, and you know what? I'm happy for them at the same time because
Yeah.
it got popular enough where they sold it. They got out of the business.
Yeah.
But now I have one less place to go.
It's a bummer. It's a bummer. R.I.P. I went there before I think they changed hands because everything you were describing was how it went.
Beautiful.
Did you say there was 3 things there?
Okay, so the third thing outside of the tip, it's place to sit.
Yes.
Cheap drinks, but you have to tip. And the third is there needs to be regulars.
Yeah.
People who have been there since 2, 3, 4 p.m.
Yep.
that you could go 3 days a week and run into.
Yep.
And you know you're in when at least one of the regulars remembers your name.
Yeah.
That is a key. Old Town Ale House is a beautiful example of that. You go to Old Town Ale House at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
You will see the same 4 guys. They're so regular, they've painted their faces on the wall.
There it is. Yeah.
But yeah, that's my third.
I love that. Okay. Bar take. What's something in the past year that you have done that has significantly improved your life? Can be just a personal thing, something in comedy, just something that you think has been like a game changer too.
This is a great question.
Yeah, I love this one.
I started a podcast.
Awesome.
With a couple.
Name of the podcast?
BK's Chop Shop.
Love it.
And I started it with some friends of mine and like a bunch of producers from The Bear and the Showtime's The Shy.
Yeah.
And we were all just chilling, hanging out. You know, we go to like some of my shows. We go to the bar after. And The Shy was rapping. And they were all talking about they had nothing to do for 6 months. And they were all like, Brad, I think you need a podcast. And I was like, I don't want a podcast. I just want to do shows.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, have the podcast to make it easier to sell tickets to your shows. And I said,
Boom.
okay, well, that's not a bad approach. Like,
Yeah.
Or you trick me, but either way, I'm in.
Yeah.
And I started this podcast, and the production quality behind it, my buddy Nick, who has a company, Good News Studios, that I'm a part of too now.
Okay.
Set up the whole design behind it, and it's just, you know, he's a set designer on these shows. So when he looks at like the set, he's like, hey, I want to like incorporate your guitar. I feel like that's part of your brand. Let's put that over here. Little things. He's like, I'm going to order these 3 books on Amazon and just put them on the corner table.
Okay.
And have like the titles of the book facing out.
Yeah.
And I'm like shit I would never ever think of.
Yeah.
And just like the attention to detail, and then
It's
like
awesome.
the level of guests we've been getting has been crazy. So it's made me really even more excited about it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, we got JC Rivera, who's the Bear champ. He's all over Chicago with those like bears. If you've seen Parlor Pizza,
Yeah.
A bunch of actors from The Shy. Nameless James, who's like a big Wheezy fan, but also like 2 million followers on Instagram and TikTok. Like,
Damn.
it's just been a fun ride.
Yeah.
We just wrapped season 1. We're coming back for season 2 end of
Sweet.
this month.
Okay.
But yeah, that's something I've done that I wasn't expected to do.
Yeah.
That really, I feel like, gave me more purpose towards what I want to do.
Sure.
And was really, it just took off in a way where a lot of things haven't before.
That rules.
That's just
awesome.
fun to be a part of.
Hell yeah. Well, there you go. If you have some cool connections or, you know, something you're passionate about, maybe start a podcast. There's not enough of them.
Oh, my God.
I know. When I started this one, I was like, God damn it, another podcast. But at the same time, it is a thing where I'm also using it to hang out, to discover some new bars, to get to know friends of mine, comedians.
Well, that's such a good point, and that's why I love the concept of this.
Yeah.
Because we see each other at shows a lot.
Yeah.
And at shows, it's pretty fast. It's, hey, what's up? How are you? We maybe
Sure.
get 5 minutes. But, like, to actually sit down and talk, like, I might be like, hey, bro, you want to, like, grab a drink after this? Oh, I got to head home. Like,
It's tough.
the actual interaction part, all my comic friends, like, it's like 3 months apart every time before we
Yeah.
actually get to sit down and talk.
Yep.
So having a not a forced way, but, like, a way to, like, actually do this and ask questions and, like,
no
connect
pressure
on a
it.
deeper level
Yeah.
is so
Exactly.
nice.
Amen, man. It's been great, and then at the same time, to dig into what you were saying before, or to jump on the back of it, is that like I try to also use this to promote other projects, and even sometimes people are like, yeah, I'm thinking about. I had OBN who had been working on an album at the time, and he's like, yeah, I really want to make it a full concept thing, and we'll see when it comes out. It took him about a year to make it, but then it's like, cool, now I have a platform to push that album.
Fuck yeah.
And it was cool to see it like full circle.
Hell yeah, man.
Which highly suggest, check it out. Yeah, I think that's everything, man. I was sipping on a vodka soda, if you wanted to know. You suggested a cheap Coors here as well.
Yeah, so these, I don't know how much they are. They're probably pretty cheap, but the Coors Banquets, the draft ones,
Nice.
are $3.
You don't see like a regular Coors Banquet on draft often.
No, you don't.
It's usually the lights.
They also have bitters on draft here. The
hell
Angostura
yeah.
bitters.
Yeah.
And you'd think it would suck, but it's a little minty. It's like Ruppel mints mixed with Fernet.
Okay.
It's a nice way to have a shot with people who don't want a shot, but it's actually like 50% alcohol.
Okay.
And it will have you feeling like shit in the morning.
I was going to say, when we were here last time, we were down in Miller High Lifes and Fernet shots like it was our job. And
Yeah.
I did feel like shit the next day.
I feel like
But
when
it
you
was fun.
order a Fernet shot, you're just telling people behind the bar, I work in the industry.
It is a very, like, for a while it was Malort for me.
Yeah.
And Malort I do a shot of and be like, so I'm not doing any more shots
Yeah.
for a minute. And now Fernet, I like it because I'll get the burps, and it's a minty burp as opposed to like a whatever the fuck, like Coors burp or whatever. So it makes me feel like, oh yeah, it's a little bit more refreshing.
You ever order a Spaghet?
No, what's a Spaghet?
So Rob taught me about the Spaghet.
Okay.
And now I order it as my first drink a lot of places I haven't been, because it is like the new signal that you are in the industry. And then they start asking where you work, and then you just be ambiguous about it, and you have a conversation
Nice.
and get cheap drinks. But a Spaghet is they give you a high life.
Okay.
You take a big swig out of it.
Yeah.
Then they pour a shot of Aperol in it, lime juice.
What?
And it's like an Aperol spritz with a high life.
That sounds incredible.
It's pretty good. I mean,
Sounds
you could have
really
one or
good.
two of them.
Yeah.
And they're really refreshing.
Hell yeah.
I would limit it there and go back to what you normally drink.
Sure.
But again, it's the new bat signal.
Damn, that's good. I'll piggyback off of that, and then we'll wrap this up. Wow, we're at 40. Nice. My girlfriend got me on crushing Miller High Life Tall Boys on the beach. You do a similar
Is your
thing.
girlfriend a frat bro?
Yes, kind of. No, she got me into it. We do it every once in a while now when we go to the beach, but you get one of those bad boys. Again, take a swig off the top, put some OJ in there.
Yeah.
You got a delicious beer mosa that is refreshing as fuck on
Never
the beach.
had a beer mosa. That's a great idea.
Do one of
A little
those.
vitamin C for your day.
Oh, my God. Do one of those on the lake or at the beach here.
Yeah.
No better feeling. It's incredible. Hell yeah. All right. Well, we went a little over, but you know what? We were jamming, and it was a great time.
Yeah, sorry I talk a lot.
Not at all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow Brad. Plug your show, your Instagram, and anything else you want to plug.
Yeah, I
buddy.
don't really have a show. I backed away from producing things.
Yeah.
Just because I want.
Your podcast, sorry.
My podcast. Sorry. BK's Chop Shop is the podcast. Please check it out and subscribe. It's on all podcast networks. Also YouTube and Spotify if you want to see the videos.
I'll put the link here.
Yeah, please put the link. When's this coming out?
Whenever you want it to. Probably in like the next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So at the only real big thing I have coming up that I would love people to come to or promote with me is I'm headlining the Comedy Store end of August.
Nice.
And gonna make a big deal out of it, fill it up, film it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the footage yet, but
Yeah.
you know, it's not every day you get to headline the Comedy Store, so
Yeah, dude.
fucking doing it. And
That'll be amazing.
it's on my website, bradkaufman.com.
Hell yeah.
And yeah.
Congrats on that, by
Thanks,
the way.
dude.
That'll be awesome.
Excited.
Check it out. Follow Brad. Follow the pod. He also does, like, he's like he says, he's done a bunch of, like, short films that he's premiered at Music Box. I'm sure those are on YouTube for people to watch, or
Some of them are on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm going to start releasing them because I put them into film festivals.
nice.
So
Hell yeah.
one of them is actually at Cannes this year.
Dude, huge.
Yeah. Well, and one got in last year. So like those, you're not allowed to
Yeah.
promote in a certain way until
Sure,
they're done
sure.
going through whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
But this year, I'll have a bunch of stuff on my YouTube coming out. My YouTube's just the BK's Chop Shop or my name, Brad Kaufman.
There it is. We'll link it up in the comments. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you at the next bar. Later.